there, cover the cut used by
Blocks the layup attempt. That's big time by Giannis. Lakers regain the lead.
What's up, YouTube? Franchise Sports TV back again, along with another video. But big shout out to the big homie 2 Raw for Sports, 2 Raw for TV, for bringing this up. But before we get in, like, share, subscribe to the channel. It always helps boost the channel and try and get to 1,000. And also comment down below. That also helps. But anyways, back to 2 Raw. Big shout out to 2 Raw for pointing this out. As I was listening to his latest video, I think most of my subscribers listen to him as well. KG kind of goes off the deep end when it comes to talking about Giannis. It's funny that he talks about Giannis the way he does when he was also helping Giannis develop his game, because there'll be at times probably right after KG retired, he was always working with the Bucks, mainly Giannis, times not Drew Holiday, but Jabari Parker and Thon Maker back in the day. So, but he leaves me puzzled, and he leaves most people puzzled when he said that Drew Holiday is the best player on the Bucks. As we all know, Drew Holiday has really stepped his game up this year. He's an all-star this year. And sometimes he can turn the ball over, and then he gets too erratic. Example, fourth quarter against in the last 2 minutes against Golden State almost 2 weeks ago. He did that. But most of the time this year, he's been great. Actually, everybody, the supporting cast has actually stepped up a lot. A la Brook Lopez. But here's the thing. What KG said. I think they sit down there podcast with Paul Pierce. They said he is the best player on the roster right now. But the thing is, though, if you're going to say that, because he said due to how many games he has played, but what 2 Raw pointed out, both Giannis and Drew Holiday have played almost the same amount of games. I think Giannis has played 55 games, or 56 now, because the game against Toronto last night. 56 games, and Drew Holiday has played 59 now. So it's not that much of a difference. I know both of them had injuries different parts of the season. Chris Middleton's only played half of the season as well. But I don't understand. Maybe it's just a hot take and we leave it at that. But sometimes I don't understand why these guys attack Giannis like that. It just keeps going around and around and around and around. But I'm glad Paul Pierce has some pushback on that. But here's another thing that 2 Raw pointed out that makes my case about what I said earlier about Anthony Davis almost true. It's hard to say that Drew Holiday is the best player when Giannis just went for 46 and 15. Just tonight he had a triple-double, and Drew Holiday had 11 points. So it's hard to say that. But anyways, 2 Raw pointed out that Drew Holiday, stat-wise, and probably even taking the eye test, has progressively have gotten better since he's been on the Bucks. Now, if you look at Drew Holiday's career on, let's see, we're going to look at it right here. If we look at Drew Holiday's career on the Nets, well, not the Nets, I don't know why I said the Nets, the Pelicans, and now, it's completely different. So, since Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday teamed up back in 2013-14 season, Drew Holiday, his first year, 14 points, 16, 15. I think one of these seasons he sat out for half a season due to his wife's illness, I think. So you really can't count that one too much. But let me just recount it back up again. So since 2013, since Drew Holiday went to New Orleans, he had 14 points, 16 points, 15 points, 19 points, Second to last year on the Pelicans, 21. And then his second to his last year, 19. And that's after Anthony Davis left. Now, since he's been on the Bucks, he's been a little bit more efficient. But since his first year on the Bucks, he had 17, 18, and 19. Those are point averages for each year. Let's see here. See here, looking at all these stats. His field goal percentage has went up since he's went to Milwaukee. It's been up and down, but it's been up since Milwaukee. His best year, field goal percentage wise, was when they won the championship. So, and he shot better. Shoot, he's progressively got better from three ever since he's been with Giannis too. So what does that tell you? Well, his assist ratio, his assist averages has been up and down since then. But defensive wise, he's gotten better on the steals and reduced his turnovers. So you possibly could say ever since Drew Holiday's been on the Bucks for Giannis, Giannis has made him better, which Raw pointed out. So what does that say about Anthony Davis? But some people might say, Anthony Davis never can get on the court. That's my point exactly. Anthony Davis, as good as everybody makes him out to be, he should have led New Orleans to conference finals. And also at one point in time, you got to look at it, they had DeMarcus Cousins, him, Rondo, Drew Holiday. I forgot who else they had on that team. They had so many different pieces on that team. They still didn't do anything. That's because Anthony Davis is not that guy. He's not that leader that everybody thinks he is. But what KG said about Giannis and Drew Holiday's goofballness. We all know the vocal point of the Milwaukee Bucks is Giannis. They're the ones who set up a three-body wall for Giannis to prevent him from scoring. They game plan for Giannis a little bit more than they do the other two. So stop it, KG. Just stop it. And yes, like I said, once again, I never want to hear Anthony Davis and Giannis in the same sentence ever again. Or Anthony Davis with any power forward in the same sentence again. That's considered to be great. But some people also pointed out this may be an attack on Giannis, maybe because KG feels threatened about his legacy being overtaken by Giannis. If you look at it right now, he's tied championship-wise, and I think they both tied defensive player-wise as well. So I think the walls are closing in on KG when it comes to that. But who knows why he said it. Maybe he said it for shock value.